You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your early edition spoilers for Monday the 20th through Friday the 24th. It is Thanksgiving week. It's going to be Thanksgiving in Genoa City. Happier for some, maybe less happy for some others. We've got some big returns coming in. We have got Criminal Activity, Lives on the Line. And in addition to all that and the turkey, I'm going to tell you about my Thanksgiving wish list and some other spoilers that I have for Thanksgiving week. Plus, we're going to talk about preemptions, encore episodes, whether or not you're going to have a new Y&R to see on Thanksgiving Day. If you've not, please reach down and click subscribe. And now let's dig right in. Real quick, I'm going to tell you what's happening super fast Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to give you some context going into Thanksgiving week. On Wednesday, Kyle decides he cannot betray the Abbotts. Yay. And he tells Audra to kick rocks. He just can't do it. And she blows up at him and then tries to get him to reconsider. She apologizes for her behavior. Nikki and Claire's trip goes really badly. Nikki is drugged and she's trapped. And then Claire tells her she has to go back to Genoa City to take care of the rest of Nikki's family. Still no great Aunt Jordan scene, by the way. All we've seen is Claire doing these bad things. And the spoiler we had for Wednesday said Victor hits Nick and Victoria with an ultimatum. Technically, it's Adam and Nick who get the ultimatum because Victoria already got hers. So basically, Victor wants Nick to be the CEO and Adam to be the COO if Victoria decides she wants to take her toys and leaves. If she decides to come back, he's talking about making Victoria the CEO again, give her back the power she abused, right? Nick as his COO, and then something they said that will suit Adam's skills. So chief mischief maker in charge, something like that. Then on Thursday, Claire opens up to Nikki a little bit more, even though she said she was going to leave and go back to Genoa City. And what Nikki sees of her assistant is terrifying. Jill chews Tucker a new one because she knows he bankrolled Mamie to buy into Chancellor Winters. And Victor decides to give Victoria a second chance. Nate has advised her to not walk away from the company. Otherwise, she's handing Adam everything he wants. I just hate the idea of Victor letting Victoria be CEO again because she just abused that power every moment that she had it. I'd like to see her have to prove that she can work well with Adam and isn't going to be sabotaging him again. At the end of this week, Nina tells Chance he needs to take this shooting as a sign and start off in a new direction. So I wonder if that's when he and Summer hit it off. Daniel and Heather have a talk about the state of things between them, and Nikki is cornered. This may be Claire, or it might be this mystery Aunt Jordan. I feel like when Nikki sees her, she'd recognize her if it's something that Nikki did to them in the past. I'm very, very interested in this, but I'm not going to be interested if they drag out the reveal too long. So they need to give it to us, at least part of it, in the next couple of days, or my attention is going to start waning. So then the 20th through the 24th is Thanksgiving in Genoa City, and Michael Baldwin is back. Christian Leblanc was out for several months getting cancer treatment. He was diagnosed with multiple myeloma after he had some strange symptoms. He dropped 35 pounds in 2 months. He was having nosebleeds. He had like a drooping eye, and they found a tumor in his sinus cavity. He says it's a pretty common cancer, but very fast moving, so they treated it aggressively. He was diagnosed in June, and it's a form of blood cancer, by the way. And there's just a buildup of abnormal plasma cells in your bone marrow, and it causes issues. So his cancer is in remission now. He had surgery to take out the tumor. Then they did immunotherapy, and now he is back. And not only is Michael Baldwin back, but so is his mom, Gloria Abbott. I love me some Judith Chapman anytime she's around. We'll also get Greg Rikaart because Kevin is definitely coming back. He is on contract over at Days, so I see him every day over there, but I am excited to see Greg back as Kevin, even though I prefer his Days of Our Lives character. Chloe and Lauren, of course, are usually around, and they are going to be with the rest of the Baldwin Abbott Fishers for one big family get-together. Nikki is not going to be back during Thanksgiving. There's no way. She is completely trapped, terrified, tormented, being punished for deeds that we don't yet understand. But hopefully we will soon, since Claire said that she was targeting the rest of the family. So I wonder, again, I'm back to maybe Nikki killed her parents drunk driving. And so Claire thinks she's going to, do something bad to Nikki's family in front of her. I don't know. I'm excited and I hope the plot is clever. So I do also wonder if the rest of the Newmans are going to break bread together in Nikki's absence. Claire is sending out texts to fool everybody. And of course, the kids are kind of aggravated with their dad, but Victor might demand that Victoria, Nick, and Adam all sit down and eat with him. But for me personally, my Thanksgiving wish list is to see Sally with Adam, to see Nate with Mamie and Lily and Devon. And I think that would be great. Daniel, Lucy, Heather, Danny might all be with them too, which means Cricket might come along. It might mean that Phyllis tries to crash. The Abbotts, I feel like Billy and Chelsea and Jack and Diane and Ashley are all going to be together. I feel like Kyle will probably show up since he's decided to be loyal to the Abbotts and walk away from this Tucker-Audra thing. And as for Tucker and Audra, they can have turkey pot pies and kick rocks up in their hotel room. That's what I think. So some other spoilers for Thanksgiving week. Lauren Fenmore is very insistent that Michael Baldwin tell her exactly what happened while he was in Singapore. His mom, Gloria, had got into some mess there and he had to take time off. That was the cover story for his cancer treatment. So we're going to hear about whatever off-screen adventures they came up with. I don't even know why we have to hear about it, but I guess we do. So I'm also wondering if Chance is out of the hospital, hopefully, and if Summer's going to stop by and see him for Thanksgiving. Honestly, I really don't want a love triangle of Summer, Sharon, and Chance. What I'd really like to see is one couple broken up and a new couple started and no overlap. No love triangle, no romantic Venn diagram, none of that. All right, that's all the early spoilers that I have for you. I'll be back soon with full weekly spoilers, 2-week spoilers, casting news, all the stuff you need to know. If you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe and definitely drop your comments on what you're excited to see next week. And just real quick, it's showing a new episode on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday. It is very, very rare. I can't think of the last time that Y&R aired a Thanksgiving episode in the U.S. So I have a feeling that's going to be either preempted with an encore episode or replaced with sports. And the thing is, if your DVR picks up that episode, then it may not pick up the one for the Monday after Thanksgiving. So let's see, 34. It should be season 51, episode 38, I think. Check your DVR, and on Thursday after Y&R airs, go and check. And if it is a preemption or sports or whatever, be sure and delete that. Because if you don't delete the faulty recording, then when that episode actually airs on Monday, if your DVR is set to only record new episodes, it won't record it because it thinks it's already sitting on your DVR. Little pro tip. All right, that's everything I have. Thanks for coming to talk soaps with me. We're here 7 days a week, and I will be here on Thanksgiving, even if Y&R isn't airing a new episode. So check back then after you're done with your turkey and dressing. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.